Well, on this segment with the SPCA, you might hear a lot of little meowing. We have got the cutest 3-week-old kittens in our newsroom. They were actually found by someone turned in. So joining us this morning is Sarah to talk about what you do if you find a small litter of kittens like this and how to take care of them if you do stumble upon them. But first of all, Sarah, typically what you should do first is just see if the mom's going to come back, right?
Exactly, yeah. Moms have to get food and they're out there hunting to make milk so they can feed their babies. So they will often have to leave the kittens for a few hours at a time. So you definitely want to wait a few hours before determining that they're orphaned and that they need help and care.
So once you find that out and you realize, okay, it's been 12 hours, I don't see any sight of mom, what is your next step?
If the kittens are, at this age, you want to get them, first of all, get them warm. That's the most important thing. You don't want to feed a cold kitten, even if they're hungry and crying like these guys. Next, once they are nice and warm, you want to get them fed. Ironically, cow's milk, the milk we normally drink, isn't good for kittens. It will cause tummy upsets. So pet stores produce a commercially made kitten milk replacer, and that's the best thing to start with. Really easy to mix up. You just mix it with water, or even if you have goat's milk, that will work too.
And we have some that's right here with us, right here. Is this the right kind of bottle that you should be using? You can get this at a pet store as well?
You sure can.
Okay, so what do you do, to try and feed these little guys?
So the first thing is they have to be on their tummies. Unlike human babies who, cradle with the feet up, they have to be on their tummies like this.
Okay.
And then you want to
kind of... Patsy. By the way, this is Patsy, like Patsy Cline. You have who?
Waylon.
Waylon, like Waylon Jennings. And then we've got Dolly, like Dolly Parton in here. Isn't that adorable? Okay, sorry.
No problem.
So you put them on their stomach.
Yep, and then sometimes it's easier to kind of hold the little head with one hand. It takes a little muscle memory to get used to. And then once they get that nipple in their mouth, usually they will start going.
Oh, I'm not doing as good of a job as you.
It's all about the practice.
Come on, Patsy.
It might be easier to hold her little head with your same hand. Then she'll get the nipple in there. There she goes.
We go. Oh, and we are going to town.
Yes.
Now, when do we actually turn these little guys over to you all? Because 3 kittens can be quite an undertaking, and of course, you want to find them good forever homes. So, at one point, should you, as a good Samaritan, say, all right, let's bring these guys over to the SPCA?
So we are able to get them adopted once they've been spayed and neutered, and to be eligible for spay-neuter, they have to weigh 2 pounds. That's when it's safe for surgery. So if you can hold on to them until they weigh 2 pounds, that's ideal. If you can't, that's not a problem. We actually have a wonderful foster program called our Kitten Crew, where we have volunteers who will take bottle babies like these guys, or even older kittens who are eating on their own into their foster homes, get them nice and fat and ready for adoption.
This is actually so soothing. It's very therapeutic as well. But again, we mentioned earlier, these guys are only about 3 weeks old, so not close to adoption. When do we think that they could be out on the adoption floor, ready for their forever home?
They will be probably about, I would say 6 more weeks.
Gotcha.
Usually between 8 and 10 weeks is when they hit that 2 pound mark.
And for folks who've got questions, let's say that they found kittens, again, because we're in the midst of that kind of season where you're going to see a lot of small animals just like this around Southeast Louisiana. Is there a number that they can call to kind of get more information, or if they need like a step-by-step walkthrough?
Absolutely. You can call area code 504, of course, 368-5191. That is our main number, and that will connect you to folks who can help you out and talk you through bringing the kittens in, or just keeping them healthy in the meantime before you bring them in for adoption. And
we're going to post the website there for you on the screen, as well as the phone number for information for those who need more information on that. But guys, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Again, we've got Waylon, Dolly, Patsy. I just love the names. And Sarah and Randy. So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.